tell you a little bit about how I got into the private equity business, which I think is a story worth hearing only because if I can do it, pretty much anybody can do it. And I think, frankly, hopefully it'll inspire some others to try it. I was a bartender and promoted concerts and was selling used plastics when I got my first job in the private equity business at 23 years old. Hardly the kind of stuff that people would expect coming into that business. But when I found out that the job was available, I jumped on it, and more or less hard work and stick-to-itiveness and salesmanship has kept me there over now just over 20 years. It's a tremendously rewarding business, and what's great about it is, we get up every day and we have the opportunity to, really the privilege to walk into people's businesses and to see what they do, and these are the great entrepreneurs, the folks that build small companies, and we get to see what they do every day. And over time, we've bought a lot of them. My partners and I now, when you kind of go back 20 years, we've done over 100 small company acquisitions, and have had the opportunity to work with a lot of great entrepreneurs. We've had problems, we've had success, we always have good luck, we always have bad luck. No business is ever perfect, and every one of them has problems all the time. But it really is rewarding, and it's exciting when you see people who have never had the opportunity to own anything before get that opportunity, and it is amazing to see how people respond and how well the businesses grow, and eventually you sell. We always sell, and when you sell, people cash out their stock, and it's a happy day, and it's sort of a sad day at the same time because you have to move on, and people that you've gotten close to move on with their lives, but you end up making a lot of friends over a long period of time. So if anyone's ever thinking about buying their own business or starting their own business or being an investor like we are, I can tell you that it's worth the effort. It's a very, very rewarding life. I think for a lot of people, high school is really a mixed bag, and I'd tell you that high school wasn't even close to the best time of my life. Certainly college was a lot more fun. I think in high school, what seems important really isn't important. And I think a lot of kids see that, and they see the truth in that, and it makes it difficult. I think seeing the truth in things like that at any time in life is tough, but it's particularly tough in high school. And what I'd say to high school students today is, if you feel that way, if you developed angst, turn that angst inward and focus on your work. And when I say focus on your work, I mean primarily your grades, but it's other things too, of course. But if you can do that, and you can get the best grades you possibly can, those grades are going to create options for you. And those options are ultimately going to lead you to freedom. You're going to get a lot of freedom as a result. And that's really what you want, is the freedom. For me anyway, freedom to get up in the morning and do what you want to do, the freedom to control your time in life is the absolute ultimate luxury. I tell my kids all the time that it's not ever what you have that matters. It's always what you do with what you have that matters. And you must take advantage of the opportunities, the major opportunities that present themselves. I go through life telling people I have no regrets, but that if I ever do have a regret, it'll be as a result of not trying to take advantage of a meaningful opportunity. I think a lot of people fear success. People talk about fearing failure. I think it's actually the opposite. I think a lot of people fear success. They see success, they have success, and they often shy away from it. And I say, when you have some success, allow yourself to be drawn to it, and never be afraid of making a mistake, because it is in fact the mistakes and learning from those mistakes that are going to bring you more success. And if you're not making mistakes, you're probably not making enough decisions. So my advice would be, don't fear success, make decisions, be decisive, and I promise you, you'll be happy as a result.